We concentrate on the Group 1 action coming up from the Valley. On Cox Plate Day, here comes the first of the two Group 1s. It is the Manikato Stakes. Race first contested in 1968. Brad, that's quite an honour roll. Includes Manikato himself, who won it twice, 3 years apart.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic race, hasn't it? You can see some of the champs there. Chautauqua, Buffering, Miss Andretti, Sunline. You go right through that list. Of course, Manikato. And it's a great race.
A few Cox Plate winners on that list as well. You're siding with IMPERATRIZ, needs no introduction. Unbeaten here at MOONEE-VALLey. 6-time Group 1 winner. Brilliant, coming from second last to win the Moya last time out.
Yeah, how do you tip against her? I think barring bad luck, she looks awfully hard to beat. She ran a track record first up. What she do second up? Break her own track record. Now to 1,200 metres. This was the only issue this day. Was 1,000 going to be too sharp? Look at that electrifying turn of foot. Best sprinter in Australia for mine, and I think she'll show it today.
Buenos Noches copped a mid-race check in the Tab Everest, was flying before that.
Yeah, and he hit the line well, didn't he, down the outside there? Look, he's probably just half a level below the Imperatrizes of the world, but if she's not on her A game, he can make her pay. IME, good win in the Sydney Stakes last time out. It's going to need an absolute peach and everything to go right to win here, though. And Uncommon James, well, no match for Imperatriz last time out, but it's all about the mare. She looks awfully hard to beat.
And there she is on screen, trotting under Opie Bosson. Just a field of 7 here. It's part of the World Pool. The rest of today's MOONEE-VALLEY card on Cox Plate Day. Part of the Tote World Pool. So Super Tab and New South Wales Tab pools will be huge on Win and Place, Trifecta, Quinella and Duet options. Now, there's only 7 starters in this, the Manikato, but Super Tab and New South Wales Tote customers will be paid as part of the World Pool on first, second and third. Fixed odds, it's first and second only as normal. Crowd gathering ahead of the Manikato. Let's have a look at what's happening with the bookmakers. Imperatriz is the favourite, $1.35 out to $1.40, and IME is attracting interest everywhere to beat it. Gator, $7 into $6 with the bookmakers, was off a freshen when winning last time out and has won 2 or 4 in Victoria in the past.
Yeah, look, she is building a terrific record. She puts herself right in the in her races. Look, she does take on some elites here, but she did run quite well in a Group 1 in the autumn, and you can sort of tie that form in, can't you, through us for an Uncommon James. So not out of it with a soft run on speed.
Very speedy mare with a very good record, IME. It's the one that they're backing to beat Imperatriz.
Yeah, look, I don't know how they're backing anything to beat Imperatriz, to be honest, but the market, as I say many times on here, is a much better judge than me. So if the market's backing in IME, then you got to respect that. But look, she won a Sydney Stakes. It was solid. There's no doubt about it. But I'm surprised she's not $1.28, to be honest. I thought the market would go the other way with her Imperatriz. I think barring bad luck, I think they're running for second.
Imperatriz, both her wins here at the Valley. This preparation over 1,000. You could argue 1,200's even better suited to the way she finishes off, Gator.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think she's always been really a time and a metre horse, and I like her ridden this way. When she was beaten in a Group 1 in Sydney by Arturus, she was up outside the speed, still looked home, but they just grabbed her late, and this is the way to ride her, I think.
And where do you think she maps today?
I think when you're that sort of price, you've got that sort of ability, they just let her find her feet, run her own race, don't overcomplicate it and don't overthink it, just let the best athlete win.
Already a 6-time Group 1 winner, the mare.
Yeah, and her ratings the last 2 are better than what Think About It's produced in a Tab Everest to date. So you could argue she's the top sprinter. Obviously, we hard to line them up, but she's there alongside Think About It anyway.
The first of the Group 1s on Cox Plate Day is the Manikato Stakes, nowadays worth $2 million as we head trackside for Matt's call.
Imperatriz goes up rideless. She's been a little bit fizzy. There's movement towards the inside. Barrier attendants with a watchful eye. The 1,200 metre start parallel to us, so can't quite tell which of these horses is a little bit fractious in the gates. Jigsaw is the other one that's milling around. Now it's Buenos Noches who is fractious. Buenos Noches is going to get backed out. Now Buenos Noches is drawn barrier number 5, which is right next to Imperatriz. So just a few little anxious moments here behind the start. Now some news is coming through. Buenos Noches being vetted. Chris Elkington on scales, letting us know Buenos Noches is being vetted, and he's pretty fractious. He's still rocking and rolling in the stalls. They're having trouble getting him out. So Buenos Noches has now been released. So the vet's going to have a good look at him. So some anxious moments before this Group 1 contest. Jigsaw, in contrast with Daniel Moore, is just sauntering around without a care in the world at the moment. Now Jigsaw is going into the stalls, and now we just await on the news regarding Buenos Noches. It's going to come out. Buenos Noches is coming out. So the message is going to Scales, and we'll receive that officially, but Buenos Noches is going to come out here. So we're down to 6 runners. A disappointed Blake Shin. 4:22 Vets Advice. Buenos Noches is out. 4:22 on Vets Advice. So we're down to 6 runners. Stand by for a start. All is in readiness. Starter just waiting for the word from stewards. I Am War standing patiently. They're set. Ready, and away they go. And a beautiful line too in the small field. Uncommon James, Imperatriz beat them out. Not far away, I Am War on the inside, and Jigsaw is forcing the issue. 1.5 lengths, I Am Me, and last of all, 1.25 lengths away, the Inferno. Imperatriz is going to do it from the front today, and led by a 1/2 length, Jigsaw at the 800 metres. They're 1.25 lengths, I Am War, Uncommon James. Then I Am Me on the outside of the Inferno, and they're not going that hard. 750 out, Imperatriz, the odds-on favourite, led Jigsaw by 1/2 a neck. They're 1.5 lengths, Uncommon James, I Am War. The Inferno's trying to get off the fence. It's on the steel, and last I Am Me. Imperatriz now skipped 1.25 lengths. Jigsaw immediately under pressure, coming up to the turn at the 350. Uncommon James hooked to the outside from I Am War, who's almost going backwards, passed by the Inferno and I Am Me, but Imperatriz glides around the corner. 3 lengths in front of Uncommon James, then I Am Me up the middle, but Imperatriz called upon, still 3 lengths in front, and the Tangerine Tsunami's going to do it again. Imperatriz won it well. Second, I Am Me, Uncommon James or the Inferno for third. A gap to I Am War and Jigsaw.
Much too good, Imperatriz, claiming her 7th Group 1. And that was just an afternoon stroll, basically, and didn't Opie enjoy it? Why not? It's the Walker Camp and Opie Bosson combined with another win for Imperatriz. Gator.
Yeah, look, welcome to barrier trials on race day, and pretty effortless stuff. All eyes on the clock, but bring on the champion sprint at Flemington.
Not for one stride. Did you want to be on anything else?
No, exactly right. I think if you're back to you, just filthy that you got to cop the deduction with Buenos Noches coming out. She had a lap on them. She's the best sprinter in the country, probably the best horse, and we'll see if anything wants to take that offer in the Cox Plate, but she's an absolute star.
So 6 beats 7.